Justin Rabackoff here with Edmonton Impact here at the NXL Winter Classic and Paintball Combine. After the Combine on Friday, I was very surprised. There was a lot of top prospects here, and of one of the 4 kids that we were actually looking at, we ended up deciding to go with Caleb Thorson, who is a 15-year-old kid from Canada. And he has been playing phenomenal. His gun skills are amazing. Those to me are what really stood out, and his head for the game, how he understood what to do when at 15 years old. I mean, for someone like that, I could never say that I was that good at his age. He has doubled my length at that age, and it's been quite amazing to see. And he wasn't the only kid. There was 3 other kids that were here, 4 in total, that could have had the opportunity that we could have picked them up. There was a lot of really good young talent here, and we ended up deciding to go with Caleb Thorson because his gun skills and his head for the game and understanding what to do and when was absolutely phenomenal, and it really stood out. So Caleb, for us, he's going to turn into kind of like our practice squad. So he will be at our practices, continuing to run drills with us, get him into the game. Again, the experience level is not there, right? Everything else is very sound, and he's ready. But you can't put someone like that and just throw him into the mix and expect him to do great, because it's going to be very hard for him from an experience level. So what we would like to do is be able to bring him up as a player, put him on a feeder, on one of our feeder teams that we put our name across, right? And he will come to our practices, and then he will play at that national level with one of those teams. And then he can get that experience, learn what to do, learn how the system works, learn the penalties, understand the mistakes that will be made, that he will make as a player, as a young player, and because that's what he needs. His mechanical skills are very sound. He's ready for that next level, but in terms of experience, he's right there. He just needs that little bit more of a push. And I think that us as Edmonton Impact and me as a player can really push him to that next level, and I believe that at 15 years old that he could do it in a year's time. The biggest thing that I can stress to any player that wants to go pro or be picked up by a pro team is give yourself a chance, right? Pro players are doing clinics all over the United States, and the Combine is the biggest one with the most amount of pros. And we had myself, Brad from AC Dallas, Crandall from Dynasty actually scouting these players and coming out here and looking at that potential prospects that could be picked up. The thing is, let yourself have that shot. Give yourself a shot. A lot of these players are probably after this are going to be like, I should have went, I needed to go, and they didn't. And that's one of the biggest things. I'm sure there's so much talent out there, but give yourself that chance, you know? Go to those clinics in the area. Help yourself get better, right? Those are the biggest things. Is if you want to progress as a player and you want to get better and you want to be at the top level, you need to do something about it. You just going to the field and running drills and playing isn't going to help you get to that next level. You need to be proactive. Put yourself in those situations that'll boost you to that next level. Understand it and be mindful of it. And that's the biggest thing that I could stress about it. It was absolutely amazing to be a part of this whole experience. I wasn't one of the coaches. I just came here to scout, see what the whole thing was about, and I was absolutely blown away and very impressed with how the Combine is run, how the coaches handle it, how the scouts handle it, and it was absolutely an amazing experience for myself, and I know Caleb is very excited to be able to join Edmonton Impact.
Hey guys, Nick Slowiak here at the first annual National Paintball Combine. We're just wrapping up. I'm here with Caleb Thorson. Caleb just found out that he's going to be picked up by Edmonton Impact for the 2017 season. Caleb is going to be joining Impact as an apprentice. He's going to go out in 3 weeks to Capital Edge Paintball Park. He's going to be playing with them. They're going to bring him up under his wing and try and teach him some of their mad skills. Caleb, how does that feel, man?
Amazing. Impact's always definitely been my idol team for sure. No words can really describe it for sure.
If there was one guy in Impact you'd say you look up to the most, who would it be? Justin Rabackoff standing off camera.
J-Rab or JC, one of the two, but they're both one of the two.
Out of the Combine that you did this weekend, all the drills, was there one that stood out to you? Like anything in particular that you really liked the most or picked up some skills from?
I would say probably the Greg Siewers running through bunkering and then getting a quick snap in. Always quick adjustments, but being on point while having to with the speed and everything, dealing with the speed and all.
And really quick, how old are you and where are you from?
15 from Calgary, Alberta, so close to Edmonton, 3 hours away from Edmonton, so that's local as well. So.
All right, so Caleb, you come out to the Paintball Combine from Calgary, right? You come down here to Florida, 60 other guys. Did you even think there was the slightest chance that you'd be noticed or now picked up by Edmonton Impact?
Oh, not at all. I was coming out for the experience, coming out to see if I could get on like a D2 or D3 team for a few events in the NXL. This is, completely out of the blue.
Which
Never
is
would have thought.
obviously totally exciting.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
What are you going to do now to prepare yourself? I mean, you got 3 weeks, man. Like, are you going to go and drill? Are you going to go, what are you going to do?
Oh, I'm going to drill if I can, but that'll be in a forest, really. I have no fields open near me right now. I'm going to be going to the gym, but that's pretty much it.
So is that typically a Calgary thing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Pretty much, yeah.
Excellent. Well, again, guys, we were out here wrapping up the first National Paintball Combine in Orlando. We had the NXL Winter Classic that's still going on behind us, the two-man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Congratulations to Caleb Thorson for making Edmonton Impact. Again, Caleb came down here, he's 15 from Canada, out here with 60 other people. Justin Rabackoff was coming out here scouting. Caleb is now part of the Edmonton Impact 2017 roster as a apprentice, and hopefully maybe at the end of the year we'll see him on the roster. Thanks, guys.